Matt's going to be here in a little bit, but he told me to get it started because we have a hard stop at 5. We're going to lose our quorum at that time. So, Hannah, I'm going to have you do a roll call.
Bell Crowley.
At present.
Lasky. Shireman.
Here.
Hutchinson. Conick. Here. Belcher.
Here.
Mugrauer.
And?
And I'll go back to Lasky.
Here.
Perfect. 5 present.
Okay, second item, approve September 17th, 2025 meeting minutes.
Move
Does
approval.
anybody-
Second.
Anybody have any changes that they'd like to suggest? Otherwise, we'll call a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next item. This may look familiar. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Just in time. Let's remember to speak into our microphones. Discussion of offer to purchase parcel, this number, formerly 421 East Lincoln Avenue. This was a group that came to us at our last RDA meeting. They had presented, and there was a little bit of confusion as to what they wanted to actually purchase the property at. We were under the impression, city staff was under the impression it was for $4,001. They actually intended to purchase the property for $1. And they also were expecting some other improvements to the property, improvements that we don't have the authority to authorize. So we went back to the negotiation table, and here we have our re-presented item. They are asking to purchase the property now for $2,000, which is a reduction from what we had originally presented to the RDA. Part of that is due to the fact that they have some diseased trees they would like to remove themselves. We did have our city forester look at the trees, and we don't remove trees that are not dead at this point. We're just trying to keep on top of the dead trees, not so much diseased. And they also have some stumps that they would plan on grinding in order to put in the garage that they wanted to on the side. We're comfortable with this. This is a site that would be really difficult to build on anyways. And with it being that close to the railroad, we're happy to say this is a property that we don't want to maintain anymore. So it makes sense to offer it to them for this price. If you have any questions in open session, we're happy to answer. Otherwise, this is an item that we will be discussing in closed session. Anybody have any questions concerning that item?
How did we get the $4,000 error?
There was some closing costs that were included, but the RDA does not pay for the other side's closing costs. So there was a bit of confusion as to that.
It's a 4,000% increase of our.
It is. Yep. Any other questions on this item? Okay, then I'm going to move right into number 4, presentation for 347 West 7th Avenue for residential home, First Place Homes. We have a gentleman here that has begun a new project within our community, and we asked him to do a little presentation because we don't think this is going to be the only time that he's coming before the RDA. And with that,
All right, Bob. We can head up to the podium, and I'll pull up.
Yep, in the front. In the back.
yes, so his letter, I believe, was in your packet. You have to flip to find it.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to present to you today. My name is Robert Hensel, and I am representing First Place Homes. We're here with because we have a proposal to buy the infill lot at 347 West 7th, and our proposal is for that lot is to build workforce-type housing. In other words, housing that's affordable for those in the workforce who can't afford the homes that are being built by the other area builders. And we'll be requesting approval to purchase that infill lot, and with the intention of building a home there, proving feasibility for what we have in mind for what we hope will be a long-term process for building many, many homes in Oshkosh to fit this same requirement. So, let's see. I guess I'm already ahead of myself here, but The success of this is going to depend on the collaboration that we have between the city, between us, and the contractor that I'm working closely with, which is Legacy Homes, represented by Scott Oberstrat, who's here. Now, just a quick background on myself. I'm from the Oshkosh area. I've lived here for 35 of the last 55 years. Graduated from Oshkosh North a long time ago. Spent my career in engineering and manufacturing, and most recently, the last third of my career running a manufacturing company in Menominee Falls. We sold that company at the end of last year. I'm retired in the middle of this year after helping out with the handoff of that company. And I became very sensitized to the needs of first-time home buyers because my own son and daughter-in-law were looking for a house, and they just do not exist. There's no homes available, new construction that exists below $330,000 or $350,000. So our goal with First Place Homes is to build homes so people can own their first place, and our target price range is between $230,000 and $300,000. Now, that can't just easily happen on its own. It requires collaboration with the RDA, with the city, and particularly in terms of building on these infill lots, being able to acquire these lots at little or no cost. And we believe that we can make this very successful. So, as we move forward, what you can expect from First Place Homes, and I know we're on a time frame here, so I'll try to speed it up. We don't intend to build cheapy homes. We intend to build quality homes, but hold back on some of the expense that normally goes along with amenities that aren't needed in a starter home. People don't need granite countertops. They don't need a 3-car garage, maybe a 2-car garage. They don't need steps from the garage into the basement, but they do need quality materials to build the home so it'll last forever. And that's what we intend to do. We intend to build each home with full basements, with egress windows, so that as the owner either needs more space or can afford more space, they can expand internally and hopefully be in that house for a long time. We also, like I said before, we want this project to serve as a pilot program and then expand out and build hopefully dozens or hundreds of these over the years. When I look at what Oshkosh needs, and from the report that you guys did a few years ago, you need 160 homes per year, new homes. Well, how many are you getting? A dozen or two maybe, if that. So I think we have an opportunity to make this work. So not just in what we will deliver, but what is good for the city or how it will benefit the city is, if we can get this project going, particularly on 7th Street, the city no longer has to maintain that lot. Now we'll have a house on that lot that's generating property taxes for years to come. We'll have a new homeowner in the neighborhood that strengthens the neighborhood. And, in our case, we'll be taking on the risk of finding what may lie beneath the surface of that land, and any risk that's involved with selling the property. We know that it's not going to be a walk in the park. A new home in an older established neighborhood is going to take a little bit more work. But the city will benefit from that, particularly as we expand the program. Now, one of the questions that was posed to me, and it was posed to me by Hannah, was, how do you ensure that the homes go specifically to people that meet the requirements of workforce housing? And, our intent is to use a similar process like what Habitat for Humanity does, where we look at income eligibility, and I'd want to work with you guys in determining what those upper limits are. And I think, obviously we'll have to ensure that whoever is applying or making an offer on a home fits that requirement before we proceed any further. So I don't know if there's any issues on that. The next question that was posed to me is, how do you prevent somebody from buying the home and then flipping it? Because when we put the houses on the market, they'll have immediate equity, particularly because one of the main things with first place homes is we are going to take little or no profit. We're not doing this to build a business or to build wealth. I spent my career doing all of that. So now it's time to give back. So we won't have profit in this. The land cost, if we do this correctly, won't be there. So there is a risk that a buyer might say, I'm going to buy this and then we'll flip it. What I'm proposing here, again, is to do something similar to what Habitat does, and that is either by means of having a second mortgage or a deed restriction, that we place a restriction on the property that if it's sold within a certain time frame, could be 5 years, could be 10 years, that the gain from that sale principally goes back to RDA. Not back to the builder, but back to RDA. And then we take those funds and we use those to help fund the next house or other houses. So in theory, it becomes a self-propagating program if somebody sells the house that they're in. The money comes back, and so for every one house that is sold, we have enough funds to help build 2 more houses. So that's the plan, and that is a plan that I'd like to further elaborate on sometime when we have more time. I know we don't have that time today. So we have a couple of design concepts that we've been working on, and the 2 concepts are at 2 ends of the spectrum for us. One is a 2-story that's about 1,700 square feet. It will really be at the high end of the range for the market that we're after, but it is one concept that fits with the neighborhood. This is 7th Street. We'd be between 343 and 353. It fits on the lot. These lots are 50 feet by 90, so not a lot of space. We just barely make it in underneath the impervious surface requirement, because again, there's not a lot of land here to begin with. I won't spend time on that. This is the lot itself. The home, which is the middle picture in both the top and the bottom, fits with the existing neighborhood, but with more of a modern flair to it. Again, that's at the upper end of the range that we're targeting. Another model that we have in mind is a single story, 1,183 square feet, and it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. Again, full basement, egress windows, so it can be expanded to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath or 3-bedroom, 3-bath over the course of time. It too would, fits the architectural look of the neighborhood. There's a lot of 1.5-story homes and 1-story homes there, so it blends. So I know I was on a time frame, went a little bit fast, I apologize for that, but do we have any questions? Again, what we're proposing is to acquire this lot for $1 and use this as a pilot program to develop workforce housing in the city.
In your image, it looked like there weren't steps. Yeah, are these zero entry or?
No, well, I'm not planning on zero entry. Yeah, it could be, but
Yeah.
And how many homes have you built?
I have not personally built. I've had 5 homes built. My partner, Scott Oberstrat, has built with Legacy Homes. They've been in business for 30 some years. So, and they built 2 homes for me.
Okay.
2.5 actually.
How do you keep the cost low enough for a first-time home buyer?
Well, that's going to be the tricky part, but the approach that will be taken is that we're going to pull back on amenities, like I mentioned earlier. Formica countertops instead of granite. A 2-car garage instead of 3. the thing, all the little, when you look at the homes that are built in the marketplace right now, being built right now, at any given size of home, there's about a plus or minus $40,000 price swing for any given size. And that's all amenities in there. So we're gonna push towards the bottom end of the amenity stack to get to what I would call is the upper level of price per square foot. And then with having the lot basically for no cost, and then I'm taking little or no profit, we're bringing that price per square foot down dramatically. Then if the buyer qualifies for the new homes in your neighborhood program, that brings the price per square foot down quite a bit more. So if the typical price per square foot of a home right now is around $265, I believe we get that down to $200, maybe $195, $190 because of those changes. So for an 1,100 or say a 1,200 square foot house, we're at a sell price of $240. I think we can get there pretty straightforward. And that's why the other part that I talked about flipping the home is important, because we don't want somebody to come in and buy that house for $240. It's actually worth $320. And so if somebody has a mindset to sell that or has to sell it for some other reason, that we take that gain, bring it back to RDA, use that to fund or to subsidize 2 more homes.
Thank you.
Is that mechanism something we already have or have done before with the city?
No,
Okay.
not exactly. We're kind of looking at it with our Washington and our Farmington programs, but this is not city. This is something that's a private person, private company interested in doing, but I think it's a great partnership, which is part of the reason why we brought it to RDA.
Yeah, one of the things that really came out of that housing study that you did a few years ago is that you guys recognized that it would be very difficult for a private entity to build workforce housing. It almost, in that study, it almost said this isn't possible. But it also said that through some sort of private-public partnership, or I don't know if you can legally do partnerships, but collaborations, through some sort of collaboration like that, we can accomplish this. And we can provide workforce housing. We just need to get past step 1 here with the first house, and then roll it out across many other properties.
So you have a vision for doing this larger scale.
Yeah.
Have you been looking at other properties in Oshkosh that you'd like to, you don't have to tell me where, but have you been looking at other properties in Oshkosh where you want to replicate this?
Well, if I don't have to tell you where, yes.
Okay, then tell me.
But there are a couple of them that come to mind, a few of them actually. On 17th, on Oregon, on 9th, there are a number of areas. And certainly would like to be involved in the Washington School setup, intermixed with what Habitat is doing. Because I think these homes and Habitat homes and the demographics dovetail together nicely. Sure.
Does anybody have any other questions? Nope. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, if I start going?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Looks like next up, number 5, discussion on offer to purchase parcels. This is Mercury Marine parking lot, quote unquote, for Brunswick Corporation.
Move approval?
Second.
Hey, I've only been here for a year, but we finally got this to RDA. So, okay, now, I have to preface this by saying we have not fully hashed out all of the terms of this offer to purchase, but I did not want to delay this any further than we absolutely needed to. The main terms are worked out. They're purchasing it for $48,000. It's the 3 lots. It's very basic terms within the purchase. The only thing, the reason why we're trying to get this moving is we still need to work on our negotiations with ATC and their easement. And we want to have Mercury Marine be a part of that conversation. So it helps to have a signed offer to purchase to bring them to the table and then force their ATC agents to continue those negotiations with us and with them. So that's part of the reason. But we are excited to finally get this tentatively crossed off the list.
How long have we been talking to ATC?
We were talking to ATC at least a year when I first came on.
Right.
That continued for probably 4 months, and that stalled. And then we basically told Merck Marine, unfortunately, we had to step away from the negotiations and tried to encourage them to clean it up themselves. And they were able to make some progress, which is good, but now those negotiations have stalled again. So they've asked for our assistance. In the meantime, we've got this ready to go. There is a small matter of cleanup. One of the 3 lots is actually listed as a City of Oshkosh lot, not an RDA lot, which council next Tuesday is going to be transferring it to the RDA, which is why we have this offer to purchase for all 3. Yep, found that in a search. Little cleanup, nothing crazy.
Beyond the ATC easement part, is there any other language that, between the city and Mercury Marine Brunswick need cleared up still?
A little bit. It's the future easement for the Riverwalk, the 15-foot portion that's going to run, but it's not intended to be an easement on the current CSM. It's meant to be if they ever sell the property. So we have a little bit of time to keep that negotiation. They're open to it. We just have to agree to the language of it.
Okay.
Any other questions on Merck Marine?
As
Brunswick.
this condition means, do we know what as is?
It was an environmental site. There's some issues on it, but we're aware of what those issues are, and we don't have any major concerns with it. The main thing that we want to get worked out is the ATC easement language. They're turning it into a parking lot, so it's not like it's going to have a huge amount of development right there.
It's gonna be capped,
Right.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, it's just basically capping it.
Just with a little bit of green space, right?
Mhm,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely, that's what's required.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else on this one? In other words, there's no action on this one at this moment. We'll come back to that after closed session.
Yes.
Okay. All right, if there's nothing else on that, we'll have you want to do the motion?
I'll make a motion to go into closed session to discuss bargaining options on a number of purchases. I'll read it all.
Get Meredith just a
Any
second. Meredith.
discussion on that?
Okay, perfect. Should I go?
Not?
Should I go with them? Or-
We'll just give it a second, but if you can take the roll on the motion to go into
Yes,
closed
I'm
session.
so sorry.
You're okay.
Okay. Belcarelli.
Aye.
Lasky.
Aye.
Shireman.
Aye.
Hutchison. Oh, wait. Sorry. Ponick. Aye. Belcher.
Aye.
Mugrower.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried.
This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly. This local government meeting is currently in a break. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. This is GovTV, opening accessibility and understanding of local government, helping you to be informed and involved. Also streaming live and on demand at oshkoshmedia.org and radio simulcast on Oshkosh FM 101.9. Like us on Facebook at our Oshkosh Media page. For a schedule of all GovTV programming, visit our website at oshkoshmedia.org. Please stay with us. Coverage will resume shortly.
Well, thanks for waiting out in the hallway, guys and girls. Thank you, appreciate it.
Now that you're done talking about us.
Right? All right, so we're back in open session. First thing up, Resolution 2509, approve offer to purchase a parcel formerly 421 East Lincoln Ave. This is for Lucas and Carrie Noskowiak. There we go. I'll take a motion in a second, please. I'll put it on the floor.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion amongst the board or any comments? I see none. If you'll take the roll on 2509.
All right, Bell Crowley,
Aye.
Lasky,
Aye.
Charman,
Aye.
Ponick,
Aye.
Belter,
Aye.
Mugrower.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Next one up, 2510. This is an offer, approve offer to purchase 347 West 7th Avenue. This is First Place Homes LLC. So there's no motion and a second at this time. Who am I talking to here for this one? Actually,
Go on
you
up.
want to come on up here, just in case you want? So we don't feel we're in a spot to approve an offer, but we definitely don't want to say no to it either. We'd like to give staff guidance to continue the conversation with you and your organization, and to continue that conversation. I think some members have some very
Yeah.
positive comments to
Basically-
share with you. Go ahead.
What further information might you need that would help?
It'd be helpful, I think, just to have information and language as far as the structure of how the, money coming back to the RDA might work, some things like that, that I think may be built into an offer to purchase to ensure that we have some teeth to make sure that happens.
I mean,
So-
if the house sells again?
Right.
Yeah, so,
But not just that. I think it's the whole situation that you're proposing, not entirely, but for how you're structuring this to work as a workforce housing development. Does that make sense? And that they can help guide you for some of how that language should be.
you can. Okay.
Yep,
They
absolutely.
will
So I need a little
absolutely
help
help
on
out,
that.
yes.
Yep,
Uh,
yep.
And as far as, how this would come back to RDA in the case of a secondary sale, I think RDA needs to pull together a policy around that, because there's some legal issues there probably.
And that's where, I apologize for if I started to cut you off. I think that's where, we know we've got a few of those things working right now with some other, Washington Ave and the Habitat Homes. And we think that, it might be good to use some of that language possibly, and we're gonna be a part of that. In fact, we're probably driving the bus on that one a little bit. And it might be beneficial to use some of that, because it could be very similar, it sounds like.
No sense reinventing the wheel.
Fair point. And so let staff assist in that.
Everyone at the table wants to make this work.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
we're very positive for how you presented and what you're offering, and that's what we want to lean into. And we just want to make sure that that's what we get.
Sure.
And that it's replicable.
Well, yeah, if it's not replicable, then it's not worth even taking the
That's
first
not
step,
the
right?
house.
Yeah.
It's
So
great.
they
You
have
did a
that
great job,
expertise.
and you checked every box. And this is exactly what, as an RDA, we hope to have in front of us. So thank you for bringing this to the table.
Yeah, we
I
want to
appreciate-
encourage it to continue,
Yeah.
and that staff will be a part of that process and to try to help it through.
Okay, so specifically what I need to do next year, can you tell me?
I think that's where.
We'll be in touch.
Yes.
They're gonna help.
We're,
We got you back.
Yep, economic
We'll call
development
you,
staff
we'll
is
call
going to
them.
be in contact with you and help through the next steps, and then
Okay.
we hope to then see this back on our agenda in the future so we can say yes to it.
Okay,
All right?
all right, sounds good.
It's okay?
Well,
Yeah.
we'll keep working on it, so I'm working with you, Sarah and Hannah.
Yep.
On the next
Yep.
steps.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Nice to meet you, Scott.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate the time.
Thanks.
Resolution 25-11, approve offer to purchase, this is the Mercury Marine parking lots for Brunswick Corporation.
Move approval.
Second.
Any discussion on this topic?
Thank you for working so hard on this.
Yes.
To your point, time to get this off the books and move on to another topic. We can,
That's in my board.
right, if you want to just,
Jason, can you
Oh,
hand me
sorry.
that roll call sheet? Thank you.
if you're ready, if you could check off the yeses and nos on that for 25-11.
Belcarelli,
Aye.
Lasky,
Hi.
Schurman,
Yeah, aye.
Oh,
Hannah,
Present.
oh,
there we
present.
go.
Present.
Good catch. Good
Lawsuit.
catch. Panic?
Panic?
Panic? My bad, sorry, Sue.
That's okay, yes. I,
Belter?
Aye.
Mugarart?
Aye.
Motion carries.
That's the last of the action items, executive director report, and the next meeting would be January 21st is what we're looking at. But your report is on the back end of this packet, right?
Yep, sure is. We're heading into that wonderful lull period of winter where there was a mad rush to get in every single building permit we could before the snow started to fall. Well, we're there now, so I think our phone rang twice today. It was great. Everything's moving along really well. Everything's on path as much as it can be. We're continuing to work with Mill on Main with some ideas that they have. Mercury Marine, obviously. Woohoo.
I'm curious with Mill on Main.
Sure.
Are they doing something with their clubhouse? Are they making a change to it?
They did make a minor change to it. They put an apartment on the top of it.
Oh, okay.
That was not part of the
Okay.
initial plan, but they are having like a manager apartment above it.
Thank you. I was just curious.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
What did you ask? Are they doing above
They just modified their clubhouse
their
to add a
clubhouse?
residence.
They call it pub house, clubhouse.
Clubhouse, yes. They have an interested commercial tenants, which
Yeah.
is huge. I have no idea who. Just know that they're negotiating that right now, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed because that would be very good.
For the intended restaurant space?
Yes.
Awesome.
I don't know if it's in a restaurant, but
Okay.
we have just started a conversation about what traffic controls or requirements we might need depending on what goes in there. So we're continuing to tag in other departments as needed to make sure to keep that transition as smooth as possible. Yes. So Merge has withdrawn their extension request, and we are discussing what legal options we have at this time.
Can you remind me which one merges?
It's the Brio building and the
Oh.
apartments right on the water,
Yeah.
right across from the chamber,
Yeah.
actually. Yes, they have built 2 of their buildings.
Yeah.
They are in default on their 3rd building. It was supposed to have started construction in December of '23. And they had recently asked for an extension for an additional 3 years to where they would not have to break ground until December of '28. And then they withdrew that extension request. So,
Is that lot I?
I cannot remember which letter it is.
It's the one right by the bridge, right across from
Oh,
Beckett's.
okay. Okay.
That's supposed to be the next part, and then the townhome stuff is across the street that was supposed to be then the next part. Okay.
Yes. So, I don't have anything to share more on that one as we do some legal conversations.
Are they communicating or are they not communicating?
They are communicating.
Okay. That's a wide-ranging term, I understand.
Is there any potential loss of those properties with the expansion of the bridge?
Actually, not so much on their side. On the other side, there is some loss of some properties, and we're helping them as much as we can with DOT's assistance. But on that side, not so much.
The right-of-way and the easement, the sidewalk is set so far back from Jackson on that west side that, yeah, it's gonna use up a bunch of that,
Good
but
deal.
it wasn't gonna go into their property and when this was all
Got it.
worked out
We
many
kind
years
of
ago.
knew that was happening, so we
Yeah.
made that work within it.
Perfect.
Yeah, for just a little bit of clarification, if memory serves me on that development, that was one of the first ones that council gave some really strict instructions on, that the TIF payments have an escalator clause. So they had wanted to get to, if memory serves me, 25%, but that 25% tier doesn't kick in until they build the 3rd building, until they get to the 3rd phase of that build out, if I remember correctly.
That is not how I interpreted their,
We should,
because I've done a lot of reading of their development agreement recently.
Okay.
They have received a bit of a penalty because they haven't reached their 3rd building timeline.
okay.
And again, legal
Sure.
and us are discussing what that means and what that might all entail. And
Okay.
it is, there are definitely some clauses in there, but they haven't met them, so nothing's been triggered on that regard.
Okay.
Okay, Washington School is moving along really well. Vinton came in, got all of the stuff out, put in the stormwater. They pulled some of the fences out. We found that there's a property that's encroaching on our school lot by about 5 feet. Yep, missed that. And negotiating with that property owner right now to get him it. We're okay with that. Going to close soon, hopefully, on Habitat's 4 lots. Very excited about that. Is this the one that has the, nope, that's Kingsbury. And we're still working with the county. Lynn had sat down with the county counselor, county council, corp council at the county to work out the siren easement. And it's one of the city lots though, I think. So, no, it's a Habitat lot? I can't remember. But it's not one that I believe you guys are planning on developing right away, so we have some time. But we're trying to determine if we're gonna give them an easement or if they're just going to get a chunk of the property to maintain the tornado emergency siren that's on top of that pole. Or they might move it, we don't know. We're still letting them figure it out.
Can we put on the 5 feet that the other person owns?
And the emergency director is out of the office for a little bit as well, so those have stalled a little bit, but we're okay. It's moving along really well. We're still working on some trees that are melded into fences and how to get that out. And navigating that, it's fun. It's good stuff. And then the corridor project. City Manager Grill and I actually toured it, what day is it today? Wednesday? Yesterday, Tuesday, when it was, snowballing outside. So just when you want to be on a construction site, it looks great. I cannot believe how much progress they've made. The townhomes look fantastic. The apartments are coming along beautifully. They were just finishing building out the daycare portion of it, and they're planning on being able to open in May of 2026. So they're on schedule. We're happy with that. Everything's been running smoothly with that. As we head into winter, I'm sure it'll slow down a little bit, but very excited. We've got some good things wrapping up in 2026. That's going to be a big year of grand openings.
Are there any other conversations with either the bookend property owners this time?
No, we haven't heard from them in a while. We had one reach out. She was concerned about how tall the structure was going to be and the ability of some of the tenants to be able to see into her backyard. But we did have a good conversation with her, and she was understanding that there will eventually be a barrier and some more trees put in there. They're just not there right now, and she, I think, was sated with that. So, yeah.
And nothing from the other party that owns the old service station?
Nope, not this time.
Okay.
Yeah, very excited.
Okay.
Anybody got any questions on anything? Ho, look at that.
Good time.
That's good timing.
All right, well then, looks like next meeting, what did I say?
January 21st.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
If there's nothing else, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.